Good morning, gang. Joyce Walsh with Skipping Calves Farms here. It's been a banner day this morning. We've moved the sheep up the alley and we've got them up there grazing in a contained space next to the grape arbor. And the chicken tractor is not too far from the grape arbor. And this morning, for the first time, I'll try and get some better pictures later. We got Mama and the 3 little baby chicks out, and she's showing them how to scratch and stuff. What the purpose of this video at this point is, I wanted to show you a little bit better. It's a little bit of a challenge with just my hands and a cell phone, smartphone, but I'd like to try and piece together. And there's my tree tubes for my willows, but I wanted to try and piece together for you the process of taking the sheepfold apart and then putting it back together. Now what I've gone ahead and done is, you've seen me, gang, you've seen me take the tine end and slide it off of the other end and open up the gate. That's essentially what you're looking at here. But this is hinged at this corner, so this two-piece will go together just like that. And they are attached at the T-post with T-post hooks that I've been reusing. And they're rotating on the coil hinges. And so what I went ahead and did was, since you've seen me disconnect them multiple times, I've disconnected all of them except for this corner over here. Now, what you have, gang, when you take the 4 cattle panels and cut them in half, you end up with 2 pieces that are smooth on both ends. Okay, those are attached in a corner over here. That attaches to the other 2 pieces in this opposite corner that has the tines on both ends. So you've got 2 that attach to each other, tines on both ends on this one, and smooth on both ends on this one. And then the other half of the sheepfold is 1 of each. A smooth on one side and tine on the other. Smooth on one side and tine on the other. And basically all I've got to do now is just use a screwdriver and pop those hooks. Let me come back over here. I'll just come over. It's easier for me from the outside. And you'll disconnect these hooks using a screwdriver or similar tool. And you just take it and pop this edge. You take a screwdriver under here and prop it up and then peel it off. I don't think I'm going to be able to show that to you, gang, but I'm sure you can find it online without any trouble. And then do the same thing with the bottom hook. And then just fold them in half, put them down, carry them off, and then over here you'll see I've got 2 of my other main tools, a T-post pounder and a T-post puller. I got both of those from Tractor Supply. And then I'll just go through and pull all the T-posts. And then when I go to reset it up, then I'll just pound them in. The one thing you want to keep, if you're going to try this, the one thing I'm going to recommend is, you'll notice I've got the T-posts almost lined up with the vertical. But you also have to be kind of careful about giving yourself room between the bumps on the inside. Sometimes that can be a little ouchy. And the one other thing that I've learned is you want to pay attention and make sure you get the T-post lined up just right with perpendicular to the cattle panel. That way, if you do find yourself in a situation like I am here, where you've got the nubby in the way, it'll still give you just barely enough room to hook. So with that, gang, I'm gonna sign off on the basic disassembly, because I really can't show you how to pull in a T-post or pound in a T-post, and I'm sure you can find that in better places elsewhere. In the meantime, it's been a busy morning. It's been an awesome morning, and I'll just kind of pan on out. And with that, gang, I wish you blessings for the day, and just keep chasing the dream.